welcome and welcome back to the channel. I am Ami, and this is Conspiracy TV. Do y'all feel that? The energy? Did y'all feel that? Don't I just sound a little different than normal? I feel like I sound different. The energy has been heavy. The energy has been thick. Welcome in, you all. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. Peace and gratitude to you all. Peace, lights, and gratitude. Peace to the motherfucking guides, okay? Very happy for you being here. Smash that like button on your way in and subscribe to the vibe if you're not already. Today I wanted to jump and talk about a couple different things, but specifically the retrograde we're in. Mercury. Okay, and I also want to talk about the correlation that I made today as well. We're going to dive into all of that. So there is a huge energy shift going on. It's like we're hitting different ticks, little time intervals within this spiritual battle, within this Armageddon-esque, Revelation-esque type of era that we're in, okay? The country's in a depression. The country's in a depression. Fuck living paycheck to paycheck. Like, the paychecks are not cutting it. People are stressed. We're being watched on a consistent basis through our cellular devices, through devices outside these towers, sending out waves that are killing our whole physical structure. Our mental, the food that we're eating, the water we're consuming, killing us, the ointments and sprays and deodorants and do I need to go on? The perfumes and the fast foods and just everything is killing us. Everything around us is going against our organic physical vessel. So we wonder why we're acting crazy, irate. People coming out of woodworks doing weird, crazy ass shit that's not even in their character, you know. People that you maybe even looked up to, now they're strung out on the avenue on drugs. The shift has been different for people, just depending on what situation they're going through, what karmic debts they have to pay off. All of these things, have to do with that individual. That's why it's all projected differently, because we are different reflections, or we are reflections of each other. You all, these last 3 days have been up and down for me. My moods have been up and down. This Risings, I went into Office Depot and I printed some more labels for my ugly and organic skincare business. If you guys are interested in buying my products or just checking me out, you can do so by hitting me up on Instagram. I will leave both my personal Instagram and my business page linked in the description box down below. So I went to go print some labels for some products, and my spirit just feels heavy. Like, I've been thinking about a lot of world issues that's been going on too. Being an empath, things weigh heavy on my heart, and usually I'm really good and have that spiritual and emotional intelligence to be able to, warn off these spirits and, you know what I'm saying, just step into my divinity and handle it. But for some reason, with this retrograde shift, I'm like, what the hell? The last shift, I was fine. I felt like I was free, like I could run through the grass, and, I had pulled out my Medusa spirit, I had some rage. I'm breaking shit and I'm happy. I broke free from the chains. Woohoo! I'm healed. And now it's like, oh shit, the roller coaster ride's going down. It's a scary walk, you guys. So this Risings, I go into Office Depot. Long story short, I'm trying to print out some labels, and the woman there, she was getting on my nerves. And I was snappy and short with her, and I noticed that within myself, and I did not like it. Automatically, my spiritual team was like, whipped me back into fucking shape. Like, bitch, fix that. Like, I literally hurt, like, y'all couldn't, 30 seconds, maybe a good 90 seconds went by as she's printing my stuff out. And I'm fighting with my spirit. I'm fighting with my flesh. I'm fighting with my fucking shadow on if I should apologize to this woman or not. Just low vibrational. I had a moment. But you know what I said? You know what, angels, protectors, guides? Source, you right. She didn't deserve that shit. So you know what I did? She tells me my total, and I'm like, Miss, I'm deeply apologizing to you. I really did not mean to come off to you like that. And I started getting emotional. I started like tearing up. I'm like, I'm an empath and I'm dealing with a lot of energies, and I just really didn't know how to deal with them today. And I guess I used you as a way to like get my stress out, and that wasn't okay. And she's like, it's fine. And I could tell in her spirit that she's a person that says that all the time. I could see the insecurity, the depression over her. I could see that she battled with suicide, all types of shit. And I just went in there being rude to this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to fix myself in that moment. I apologized. And then she was like, it's okay. I said, no. I looked her right in her eyes. I said, it's not okay. I said, please don't ever let nobody disrespect you like that. I said, I didn't say I was sorry. I said, I really do apologize. My deepest sincerities to you. And she was like, honestly, I really do appreciate you saying that. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. So I want to go to another thing before I really get into the lesson of today. So what freaked me out was I go home, and even with me being a brat, Source was still blessing me with orders that were coming through today. So, you know, I go to the post office. I come home just now before I turned the camera on. I'm like, let me look at my chakra board. There's got to be something. There's got to be a sign. There's something I got to work on here. And you know how I was like slithering? My tongue was so slick to be short with that woman. And this is not even in my day-to-day character. Like, that's how I know shit is... Okay? The devil's always working, child. And at your most vulnerable moments, the little moments where you feel weak, he gonna creep the fuck in. He or she, that energy, that serpent energy is gonna creep the fuck in and do its works if you allow it to. Ashe. So I came home. I got these laminated some time ago, okay? This is my chakra cheat sheets, okay? This is how I've been learning my chakras. I really encourage you guys to do the same thing. Anything that you want to learn more of, print it out and get it laminated. You're going to continue to look at this, and it's portable. You could take it with you. I can spill coffee on this and just wipe it off, like, you know? So this is really good for anyone that does tarot as well, or if you're a beginner tarot reading. You'll be surprised how those readings correlate. And having this sheet right here, like, Source will lead your eyes to the right chakra that you need to tell the person you're giving a reading to work on, okay? So it's really a good tool to have. So, however, I said, Source, I went to end prayer, like, Source, please, like, help me. Help me. Show me a sign. So I look on the page, my eyes automatically go to throat chakra. And automatically I thought, oh shit, I did spaz out on that woman. So guess what? As I'm reading the different elements of the throat chakra, tell me why the planet that rules over the throat chakra is Mercury. Mercury, right there. Connecting the dots. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I have the spiritual intelligence to do that, but I'm like, hold up. We got to put a disruption to this energy. Like, I wasn't liking myself this risings. So, off bat, trust your instincts and your intuition, okay? Because as you can see, Source guided me there because I allowed him and her, mama and father, to do that for me, okay? I allowed the Most High Jah to guide me into, okay, this is what I need to work on. Okay, my throat chakra is unbalanced, okay? And when you have an unbalanced throat chakra, if it's blocked anyways, you can't express yourself or you can't speak out. You're very secretive and not a good listener. So you might be wanting to project and talk over someone. I've been doing that a lot lately too. And that's one of my pet peeves. Like, shut up. You don't have to have the last word. And sometimes Source will never say never. It'd be things that you're not even used to doing that you may do in this time. This is a sensitive time for new habits too. I just picked that up. Be very mindful. Be very mindful. Y'all, I would just barricade your ass in the house this month. I'm not even gonna lie. It's giving that for real. It's like a war zone, apocalyptic, weird ass, occultic vibe outside of these doors. I'm gonna need y'all to sage the fuck up. Get your eucalyptus. Ashe. An overactive throat chakra leaves you opinionated, loud, critical, gossipy, yell or talk over others, harsh words. I was very snippy with that woman. No, I ain't call out her name or nothing like that. I'm not going to do that. However, I was short with her. I was giving very much unnecessary attitude. Talking to her like she was a child. You know? And what I realized that is something within me that realized that I could attack her in that moment because, like I said, I'm an empath. So I had already read her. Do you feel what I'm saying? Do you feel how easy it is for the entities to attach themselves when you're in a low vibratory rate? These last 3 days, yes, I still been praying. Yes, I still been meditating, doing my stretching, staying consistent in my business. But there's been feeling like there's something on my back. Okay? Things like to attach themselves to the light. Okay? You know how, like, with mosquitoes and stuff, in the summertime, you always see them just roaming around the light. That's how these entities are to the light being. Okay? And what I really wanted to get out today was just be mindful. In your weakest moments, that's when the enemy will attack. The enemy, the opposite side of oneself, or how do I say this? If you're vibrating high, this is the lower part, as above, so below. Okay? You want to maintain that vibration. It is very important, especially being a spirit guide, a counselor, a Reiki master, a teacher, a healer, a yoga master. Anything that has to do with spiritually healing or guiding someone, and you have that gift and you're called and you're in your purpose, time to yourself is important. Prioritizing is important. Staying prayed up is important. Keeping your scents going, your incense, lighting that sage, having your crystals there, and programming those crystals for what you want to attract in your life. Okay? I also wanted to send a message out that a lot of us that are woke and that are tapped in and, are teaching people, and maybe we do have a little bit of a following, and we've got this momentum going, it is so easy for pride and greed to get in the way, okay? I know for myself, I've been dealing with a little bit of greed. I've been wanting to see my pentacles in the physical realm, aka my money, my green currency. Even though in the spiritual realm, I am rich, I am wealthy as shit, honey. I'm literally picturing myself in a gold dress, sheer, baby. Butterfly gold clips and shit on my head wrap. I'm very radiant in the spiritual realm. I'm doing the spiritual work, putting out the messages. My whole vibration, period. I know that it heals and uplifts people. This is what my vessel is here for. This is what I've opened up myself for. However, if you're an open vessel, don't you think that there's things that can creep up in there? If you have an open casket in the ground, or open box, whatever, a hole, termites, ants, maybe even animals, spiders, all types of shit is going to nest in there. You left an open space for any and everything just to come on in. You know what I'm saying? So it's just be mindful of the energy that you give out, and also be mindful that you being a vessel, a spiritual vessel, there's other spirits that's going to try to come and attack, especially when you're at a low state, a state of depression, worrying, okay? And when we worry, it be about physical shit. It be about physical shit. Also, I wanted to say too, in the moments where I was stressing this week and was worrying and my anxiety was creeping back in, I haven't had an anxiety attack in over 6 months. I was feeling my anxiety trying to come back. Oh, the devil was working, honey, okay? Every little time that I would get just a little flustered and beside myself, I take them deep breaths, and I'm telling you, 30 minutes, an hour, a day's time, the problem was fixed just like that. The problem was fixed just like that. It's like sources like, dude, like, do you forget like your connection? Do you realize who you're connected to? You are a child of the Most High. You've been making your soaps and your oils and coming up with all different stuff. I got a mosquito repellent now. I have a fabric softener, you know, all these new ideas. I'm being more organized. Like I just told you this rising, I was going to get more labels for my business. You know, my sales are coming up a little bit. And it's like, sources like, don't you see the reward that I'm giving you? Don't you see the progress that you've made? Don't you see you're glowing? Don't you see the spiritual gifts that you have? Don't you see all the people that you've helped into a healing direction? Help them heal from generational curses. Like, do you realize what you're doing in the spiritual realm? I'm a warrior, okay? I'm built for this shit. Sometimes we forget it. Sometime along the road of that routine, we forget, okay? I just heard to be spontaneous with your art, okay? Try all different types of new things. Don't put yourself in a box. Being spiritually free is to literally push you out of that box, okay? So we don't want our spiritual journey. We don't want to be in a box, okay? This is time for us to break free, really deep, or dive deep, into the creativity, all right? No greed. We have to work on greed. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm really feeling some type of way. This monkey on my back. Shit. Just the other day, I just screamed. Just for no reason. Just because I felt like, ah. Sometimes we have to transfer that energy. When we know we don't need it, get off of me. Get that energy off of me. Take a spiritual bath. When you're done with the spiritual bath, get up, stand up, turn the shower on, and rinse it. Rinse. Get out. Put beautiful natural oils on your body. I have an orange passion oil I think you would really love. It has dried lilies, dried plum, dried rose petals, orange oil, grapefruit, lime, lemon, lavender. It smells amazing, okay? It smells amazing. And you can personally program that bottle on your intentions and what you want it to do for your skin, for your body, for your mind, okay? So, let me get into a quick message. I want to leave with some advice, okay? So I just want to see what could be, I just want to pick up a little bit on the energy, okay? That was a lot of cards. I did not plan to pull this many cards. And I do want to make sure that the energy is accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again. But I just want to pick up on a couple of energies. That way I can be just a little bit more specific on the advice that I'm going to be giving for you guys. I just seen that bondage card. You remember I said it's time to break free. Fears. We're frustrated. Frustrated at our fears. Almost like it's like this sense of, fuck, not again. Like you've been trying the same thing over and over, like trying the same solution over and over. It's time to switch it up. It's time to switch it up. No longer will we should be fearless, not fearful. We should be that fool card, ready to make that next step in our life today, Ashe. This whole year it's what we make it. Literally, I feel so strongly that this year will make or break your future. If you sleep on yourself this year, night-night, it's your choice. Source ain't waiting on motherfuckers no more. You either woke or you're not. Like, literally, the door is closed. Like, honey, the woke, we're already here. We've got our channels. We're doing our thing. The woke, we're here. If this message is residing and you got the mouthpiece, aka the spiritual gift of the tongue to teach and heal people, I'm gonna need you to start that channel today. Excuses are mini failures, okay? Excuses are like mini failures, period. How many times are you gonna fail? Self-hate, in the sense of, you are right, I can't do what I wanted to do. I don't have enough money to do what I want to do. Y'all, I have a fresh ass business, okay? I am not rolling in dough, honey, at all, okay? I literally spend my last on bills, products, because that's all I have. I work on pure faith, literally. The stresses of, oh my God, okay, I got all the materials for my oils and all this for this package, okay, I got the bottling, I got everything, I got the stickers, okay, everything costs money, right? Then you're like, oh fuck, okay, I only have like, oh my God, like this much money to my name. Oh, but I still gotta pay the shipping. Ugh, shit. Like, you know, all the stresses that come with it, and you literally barely got 2 pennies to rub you, like literally poverty. I get it. But Source is trying to remind us that that's not what it's about. That you are way more powerful than that green paper. Way more. Your words speak heights and realms that you can't see. Do you realize how powerful you are? There has to be a divine trust between you and the Most High Jah. There has to be, and I feel like that's the lesson that's being taught in this time, especially for the chosen ones. Do you really trust me? Okay, most of us chosen, most of us are broke. Or in the spiritual realm, in the physical realm. Ooh, in the physical realm, most of us are kind of living day to day on our last. Some of us might be homeless. Some of us might be staying on someone's couch. You're not at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. You are the totem pole. Okay? Change is coming. Reciprocity in the physical realm is coming. You've done all the work in the spiritual realm. Don't get me wrong, the work is never done. But you feel what I'm saying? This chapter that we just left, like, you're getting your reward. Look back where you were 3 months ago. You've been rewarded, and you're continuing to be rewarded. It's just not at the pace that your flesh thinks it should be. We are not this body. And that is the message that Source wants to come through. With Mercury in retrograde, we're going to have to watch our motherfucking throat chakras. Okay? Be mindful of the company that we keep. There's energy leeches coming to inhabit your soul, your vessel at this very time. Literally. Also, too, this is kind of random and off subject a little bit. How do I say this? That, you know, there's life in it that will multiply and splice, attached to your hormones. There's radiation involved. A termite, bug, creature, parasite-esque, if you will. A whole nother artificial living organism, artificially made, genetically modified living organism. Poisonous. You feel me? Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna get away with doing that reading, but or I don't know, maybe I can come with a message on that, or maybe this will just be that right here. If you come across this video, you were able to catch it. Honestly, I wouldn't even. If you're watching this video right now and the thought of zombies is fairy tale to you, this is not the channel for you. You're diet woke. You might not be ready. You might need to go watch some other channels and come back. You might have got bitten already, if you feel what I'm saying. This shit ain't make-believe no more. This shit ain't something on the cinema, on a screen. This Walking Dead. This ain't premiering Walking Dead Thursday night episode. This ain't that. This is Walking Dead. U.S. Corporation 365. Ongoing marathon. It's here. Got people dropping. NFL players dropping. And not just in America. Around the world. There's a plot and there's an agenda here that has a lot to do with the mood swings and things that have been going on with you as well, as far as feeling like there's something on your back. Also, too, I felt the need to ask, are you still attached to those people that want to encourage you to get the jab? Because I don't want to be like, don't be around the people that get the jab, but at the same time, don't be around the people that get the jab. Oops. Because when y'all start turning into motherfucking zombies and start flesh eating and shit, baby, I will pick up this axe so fucking quick over here. Please don't play. So if y'all think that that's still far-fetched or that's something crazy, I'm talking out the side of my neck. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. Source, what is the advice that you're trying to get out to us, Source? Okay. Self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. This is also a sign, too, that there might be some stuff that, like, we left in a corner somewhere. It's time to kind of check those spiritual hallways before we move into that next chapter, if that makes sense, too. You know, like, just take a walk through back real quick, through the mansion that, you know, and, make sure that as you're, moving to this next residence, everything is cleared out, okay? Everything. You might have left an important document. You might have left, you feel me? Embracing change. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. That is beautiful. So whenever you feel like you done lost something, honey, in the spiritual realm, you're gaining, and you're about to see that in the physical realm. For some of us, like I said, we are homeless. We might be like staying with someone right now. You know what I'm saying? We might be in a tough spot. We might be looking for work, or, stumped on if we want to start this business, or how am I going to do that? How long are they going to let me stay here? Like, it's also important to communicate, talk, let people know, this is my plans. This is what I want to do. How long were you okay with me staying here? Communication is key, y'all. Communication is key. And you'll be surprised to find that these people be like, oh, wow, you're trying to do that. You're trying to start your new business. Wow. I'll give you a year tops. You'll be surprised. You'll just be surprised. Like, you'll be surprised. All right? So, again, with the throat chakra, open up that throat chakra. For those of us that are having problems with expressing ourselves, okay? This is time to speak. All right? I feel like maybe you all have been poked at once too many, okay? They've poked the bear once too many, and now there's this rage that's bubbling up from within you, and maybe you don't know which direction to throw your darts, or like you just woke up with darts. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So just trying to understand where you're at in your spiritual journey. Check the hallway. Check the mansion again. Make sure everything is cool. All right? I hope that this reading resonated with you. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Peace and blessings to you all. If you would like a personal reading, you can do so by hitting me up via Instagram at Omie_Omie. I will leave that info down in the description box below. Also, I have natural organic products. I have oils. I have soaps, okay, different nice natural remedies. So please come check your girl out. I feel like there was one last thing I need to say. Oh, I will be revamping. I am revamping my menu as well. So you might see my menu as it is now, which the majority of everything is, I know the soaps are $5.55, stuff like that. I'm definitely changing my prices up today. So, just stay tuned for the official menu. This is a fresh business, so everything, I'm literally learning as I go. So I appreciate those of you all that have supported, and I'm just going to continue pushing and continue working. All right. Again, I hope that this message resonated. All right, keep going. All right, no weapon formed against us shall prosper today, for now and forever. Ashe. Until next time, bye.